Hi guys, it's me again with another video today about silver, and today it's going to be about finding silver in circulation. So, there's a lot of people who think, oh, all the silver's gone, it doesn't exist anymore, it's only can be found by metal detecting and stuff like that, or immense hours dedicated to coin roll hunting. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not true. You can find silver in your change, and that's what I have right here. So I'm going to start off with the Canadian stuff. Now this is not all of it, it's most of it, but it's not all of it. So I'll start off with the Canadian stuff. I'll start off with the scrap silver. Now, when we say that it's scrap, we don't mean that, it's just stuff that we don't want. It's just that it's stuff that's either too poorly worn down to have packaged, or it's just stuff that we don't necessarily want in our collection. So here I have 2 quarters and 3 dimes. The 3 dimes are from 1968, and this quarter here is in 1968 as well, and this one is in 1967. All 5 of these coins are half silver. They are it's 50% silver. These ones melt for around $1, and these melt for around the 2 quarters melt for around $2.50 a piece. Now, I do not like it when people melt down coins, because that destroys the history. But the reason why I tell you the scrap value is just so you know the value of stuff that you can find. I don't actually melt coins down myself. Now, this is the Canadian pile. Well, those were Canadian as well, but I'm going to start in the package ones I've packaged, and it's going to be newest to oldest. So first, I found a 1965 silver dime. Found that at my work. Then this is a 1962 silver dime Queen Elizabeth Young head portrait. I found this in my friend's change. This is a 1958 silver dime. Found it in my father's change. And this one has a special story behind it. So I started a grade 9 in 2008, and around 1 month in, so it's late September, and we're about to get into at the beginning of October, and I was walking home like normal, and I came across a patch of sand, and sitting in this patch of sand was this coin here. Now, we have a lot of exchange students at my school, so I assumed, it was just a foreign coin. I saw the leaves and everything. I didn't know about old coin designs back then. And then I brought it home, and I looked in the light, and it says 10 cents Canada 1918. Well, of course, at that point I freaked out. See, so found at school in so in 2009, 2008, within those years, there is King George V. It's a very worn down coin. It's easy to see the date, but it is worn because it was in a patch of sand, and who knows how many times it was passed and run over by cars and all that. But that was still a really neat find. This quarter here, this is a silver quarter from a 1955. Now, Canadian silver, that is 1966 and before, is 20% copper, and it's 80% silver. So it's 80% silver and 20% copper. So there's Queen Elizabeth II, 1955. Now this one I got from my friend. His name is Dylan. His parents keep a full change of, like a full jar full of change. It's called Bubba, and we went through it, and they tipped it over, and and then they started to shake it, and the first thing that fell out of it was this. Of course, I snatched it right away because I knew what it was, and they gave it to me because they know that I'm interested in coins. These two here, I did a little bit of coin roll hunting before, so it still counts as a circulation. I found a 1943 a Philadelphia mint and another identical war nickel. These are 35% silver, and they pulled the nickel content, most of it from the nickels back in that time, to put it towards the war effort. And the main way to tell if you have a war nickel, it's got to be between the date of 1942 and 1945. And above the Monticello, you will have the mint mark up there in a big letter. And in this case, it's a P for Philadelphia, but it could be a D, or it could also be a San Francisco, so an S. So that is most of the coins that I have found in circulation over the past 2.5 years or so. So check your change. It is available. It's out there. It exists. Always check your change. That's what I do. I always harass my parents all the time. Let me check your change. Let me check your change. Come on, please. It's good harassment, because you'll find stuff like this. Not always. On rare occasions, most of the time you don't find anything. But then when you find stuff like this, feels really, really good. So keep an eye out for it. That's all for today, guys. I'll see you next time.